Hi, I'm Muenz. I want to invite you to a very special weekend. It's for women only, it's an intimate affair, and it's for women who are ready to set new intentions, to rise up, maybe even to discover what some of those new intentions truly are. It's time to look at your life and to get recharged. I usually do a special retreat for women. It's quite private. It's done in Puerto Vallarta in November. By special request, I was asked if I would host something small. What can you expect when you come together? And when I was asked to do it, of course, I feel like it's a time in our life where it's time to support. It's time to do all we can do to help each other, boost our energy, have greater insight into what's going on in the world that affects me. More than that, what's going on in the world that I can start to live my greatest purpose and to step into how I can live my passion, live my purpose, and have more peace, joy, love, abundance. How do I really know? So we're going to go through that this weekend. That's why I've called it an intimate affair. What will happen? You'll realign, you'll reignite, you'll get recharged. And I'm gonna just bring to you some of the things to expect so that you won't, so I don't miss out in telling you some of this. I want you to start to create a life that you're passionate about. Maybe you've already done it, but maybe it's time to restart. Maybe it's time to embrace a new level of joy. Maybe it's time to embrace a new happiness. Maybe it's time to open yourself with clarity and with courage. So we're going to be doing that. It is by, you can write, we can have a chat. It is by invitation. It is in my home, but just by conversation through social media or by getting a referral, then you are welcome. We're going to talk about what might be holding you back. Do you need to look at boundaries again? We talk about in our sisterhood groups, I can love you more when I love you from within my boundaries. But maybe it's time to realign. Blessings and boundaries, they go hand in hand. And as a woman, there's a great chance that you're a giver, but there's a great chance that you're getting tired. And so let's look at that. Let's recharge. Let's recalibrate. You're going to be here on Friday. We'll have the morning together. We'll have lunch together. And we will be starting to look at how are you desiring to recharge? What is it that you want to create? Because you absolutely can. There is power in setting intentions, and you're going to find out. There are specific ways in setting intentions, and we're going to celebrate that together. The second day, we're going to do a shift into wholeness. I want that. I want that for me. I want that for you. I want you to come and experience something that you won't experience again this year in this intimate group setting. It's a one-time only for 2022. After that, I'll be returning to my home in Panama. And if you're living in Puerto Vallarta, this is an easy travel trip for you. We will be talking about on Saturday, what's it look like when I've set my boundaries? How do I then set my intentions? And how do I step into that transformation with so much joy? How do I activate the thoughts, feelings, and actions? Because you can. Because so many of us have found ourselves starting over. It's either starting over the way we were thinking, starting over in our life, our lifestyles, the people in our life. How do you want to step into that? Then I have a very special guest coming in, and he's going to be speaking about What does addiction mean? And how can you turn that into something fabulous? Because we see a lot of it around us. His insights, I hope to interview him this week. His insights are phenomenal. And it's a very special time that you get to ask him questions up close and personal. Let me add on Saturday morning, for those who wish, there'll be some private yoga on the beach. We're going to continue, as you set your intentions, to look at what your true passions are. How do you step into your desires for this year? You're going to create it. You're going to set those intentions. We're going to do some very powerful manifesting. And when you start to manifest, if you are willing to step into manifesting through stepping through the mystical, I'm going to show you how to do this. Yes, there's meditation. Yes, you're going to love it because it's different than you've done it before. Even those of you who've been studying with me over the years, there's so many additions in this. So I invite you to join me. Plan on spending Saturday evening on the beach. Plan on having sound healing. Plan on having upgrades, perhaps greater than you ever imagined possible. Plan on coming back Sunday morning for a cacao ceremony. And at that time, with our meditation Sunday morning, we'll have a very special friend of mine that she'll be coming, bringing her sound bowls. It's a time when you're already clear on your intentions. Now you're going to step into creating it. Some of you have went through pain this year. I'm not going to ask you to share it, but I am going to ask you to open up to letting it be healed. Some of you are being called into making a bigger difference in your world, and you're just not sure what that is. I'm not going to ask you to share it, but I'm going to ask you to open up to your calling, because we're about to increase the energies of an elevation that's going to lead you into your own transformation, setting your own intentions, and creating the rest of your life for 2022. I invite you to join me. I'm excited to see you. I only have a few spots left. Grab a friend, come. Let's create a weekend together that will change your life forever.